We thank everyone for being with us this morning. And let's take time to set our intention. Let's create the mental equivalent of that which we wish to experience as a result of spending this time together. Let's create as clear a picture as we can. Some folks like to draw a picture in their mind, like Bob Ross. What is it that we wish to experience as a result of spending this time together? We recognize then that there is only one life. It's called by many names, God or love or spirit. For today's purposes, spirit is a good one. Spirit, consciousness without form. Consciousness, contemplating itself. Pure consciousness, or a mental atmosphere. This pure consciousness has created each and every one of us out of itself. We are pinpoints. We're the consciousness that God is, that Spirit is, becomes aware of itself as us. It is as if each and every one of our candles has been lit from the one candle that is Spirit. This consciousness that we are is the essence of our being. It is what we call our spirit or our soul. It is that pure consciousness that exists before form, after form, during form. It is the sum total of our thoughts, our beliefs, our emotions, at both the conscious level and below the level of consciousness. It is our mental atmosphere. We recognize then that just as our shadow is always with us, our mental atmosphere is always with us. Wherever we go, there we are. And we recognize that there's a power in the universe that responds to us according to our belief. The belief that is the sum total of our mental atmosphere. The life that we are experiencing right here and right now is the perfect outpicturing of the totality of our beliefs. We also recognize that this consciousness is not dependent upon form. This form comes, this form goes, but consciousness is consciousness. Since this spirit that we call our soul is some part of the divine spirit, it is immortal, eternal. This means the consciousness we have now, we will continue to have. And the law will continue to operate upon it. long after we have left this world, left these bodies. We recognize then that the most significant thing that we can do in our lives is to learn how to control our consciousness. We are the only thinker in our worlds. We have the ability and the responsibility to choose what we will think, to choose what we will feel. And as we do so, the law of correspondence responds to the change in our thoughts, the change in our beliefs, and brings about the resulting change in our experiences. Today, we recognize ourselves as the only ones who can change our consciousness, and we accept the responsibility to do so. From this day forward, we live our lives in conscious awareness of what we are choosing, and we choose wisely. We are grateful for this opportunity to be together this morning to share these ideas. We are grateful to know that we are the only thinker in our universe, and our experience depends upon us and only us. We are grateful to know there is a power in the universe that does respond to us according to our belief. And this treatment, this affirmative prayer, is a technique that we use to set that law in motion to produce whatever change or changes as needs must be to produce the corresponding change in our consciousness. So we now release this word to that law in full expectation that the changes in consciousness are already occurring within us. They are unfolding right here and right now. And we are stepping into a greater role of responsibility, accountability, and control of our own consciousness. We release this treatment to that law, so certain it is done, that we say together, and so it is.